Let me take the Ashwini first pada, okay, just for a short demonstration. In Ashwini first pada narrative, if you see the story, the text describes a learned Brahmin, a person who is very knowledgeable. He possesses knowledge and dharma. Okay, yet greed for gold overcomes him. If you read the story, na, it is mentioned there. A Brahmin friend came with the wealth and gold. The man kills the friend and his son also and takes the gold. And after subsequent karmic suffering, you see the story, Lord Shiva saying he moves to that lower birth, animals and all, okay, and then later human incarnation carries a serious problem connected with the health and surviving project. This is what Ashwini Pada story gives you. I will explain this in more detail. But for now, just think about this story. Ashwini Pada means you killed a Brahmin. It is general understanding. But you have to understand more deep. You have to ask what is the karmic equation here. As I told you, you have to identify the dharma, you have to identify the real part, what adharma you have done. So in this story, you see knowledge is there plus greed. Friendship is there, money is there. Trust, cheating. Violence is there, lineage is connected because he is killing son also. So when we read this story, we have to note down these important points. Now see knowledge, greed, friendship, money, trust, and cheating, violence, and lineage. So now smartly you have to identify these keywords and the relevant house in your horoscope. Second house involved because wealth and family is involved. Fifth house is involved because progeny is involved. That's true. Ninth house and Jupiter is involved. Why? Because dharma, Guru or Brahmin principle is connected in this story. What else? 11th house, friendship and gains is there. In this story, you see Mars and Ketu are strongly participating. Why? Because it is about cutting, sudden action, separation. So once you identify these parameters from story, so you can easily tell your client that you have a pattern where financial matters can become mixed with the trust. You may have had one situation where somebody close to you, maybe friend, relative, colleague, advisor, they become distant after money entered in the relationship. This is going to happen in this life. Because the root story is not simply murder. So you want to see the story? I will explain the story again, okay? Don't worry. Just try to understand what I'm explaining till you see the story. Ashwini Nakshatra Padava. This is what I'm explaining. Like, yeah, I was telling. So this pattern which I explained is going to happen in this life. Because the root story is not simply murder. Take it as a seed. Relationship of trust damaged because of wealth. So if 11th house is strong in the horoscope, if 3rd house is involved, sibling, if 9th, guru, and 7th, spouse or business partner, if all these things are involved, then you can make one more predictions from this story. You can say that person, you can earn money, but certain gains may come with the hidden emotional cost. Whenever you take financial shortcut that does not feel completely clean, another area of life seems to get disturbed. Are you seeing the pattern? This kind of pattern we need to understand. I'm not saying whatever house I'm telling you, every time, every house is involved. This is the key. Sometimes you see 11th house is not involved in the person's chart. Okay, but 5th house is involved. And 5th house and Jupiter is very, very affected. Then you can tell that client there can be a strong desire to continue the family line. Okay, but matters connected with the pregnancy, children, or the happiness received from children may demand usually effort. Okay, unusual effort, sorry. Maybe prayer or responsibility. So I'm not predicting the miscarriage because moon is in Ashwini Padavan. I first require some confirmation. Correct? You see, okay, let me give you another idea. We'll come back to this Ashwini Pada again. See, I'm just creating a base for you all. So that, see this Burning, we take not Burning, Kritika will discuss. See, this is Kritika Nakshatra Padavan. You see this story, Kritika Nakshatra first pada gives us very important story. Brahmin name Ahi. Okay, Ahi. with his wife Kala. The source, the Karmipaka describes Ahisharma, a prince who regularly hunted. He killed a pregnant deer, showed no compassion, and continued consuming the deer meat. Understand the story, huh? You have to find the adharma part here in the story. The karma vipaka in the later human birth is connected with the dead offspring and inability to obtain surviving progeny. Okay. And Lord Shiva prescribed corrections include Gayatri Mantra Japa, Jata Vedasa Mantra Jap, some fire ritual, feeding of Brahmins, making a golden idol or representation of a deer, family of deer, and donating a Kapila cow. It's a breed of cow. And also Lord Shiva says you have to listen Harivansha Purana in Chandi part. Like this, there are a list of remedies he prescribed. So when you read this story, you have to understand the crime was not only hunting. The important detail in this whole story is pregnant deer. Okay? And this changes everything. Pregnant creature contains two lives. Okay? And represent the process of creation itself. So what is the violated principle here? Protection of vulnerable lives. And the vipaka comes through, manifestation comes through difficulty in one's own continuation of life. This is why you cannot remove the story and memorize one sentence only. The story gives you logic, how to think and where to think. Now, suppose if Kritika first pada is activated and the fifth lord is connected with the Mars, Sun, Ketu, or 8th house, 12th house. So, what you can tell to your client? You can tell him your chart shows that issue is not simply having children. There is a karmic theme of protecting something vulnerable. So whenever life gives you somebody dependent on you, like a child or a younger person or an employee, maybe animal, or even a project in its early stage, maybe an office, correct? So you cannot use excessive force. Your dharma is protection. You can't simply say fifth lord is afflicted child problem. No. This same story you can apply in your profession also, depending on the chart. When I explain you the chart in detail, you will see every time if that story is saying about children, so you can't take it only children every time. It can be applied to anywhere, whichever house you take. It all depends upon chart to chart. In some chart you will find in fifth house, in some chart you will find it's connected to 10th house. If I want to interpret the same story into profession, it means 6th and 10th house are involved in the chart. Then what you can say? You can push people very hard for result. You may not realize when somebody under you is already exhausted. You are not able to realize it. So one lesson of this chart is to know when ambition has crossed into overburdening somebody. Now suddenly you see the ancient that the pregnant deer becomes relevant to a modern boss. That is recording. You see, your client will say similar statements like, sir, two senior employee left because I was demanding too much. So you have to understand that Karmipags has worked without requiring a literal pregnant deer. This is why symbol is more important than superficial literalism. Don't take it as only literal story. Understand the symbols. Let me take one last demonstration. Ardra Pada 2. You see this story? Read this story for a minute. Ardra Pada 2. So, in Karmipak Samhita, this particular text describes a prosperous Vaishya who later becomes a poor and takes a Brahmin's gold for business. Who is the Vaishya? What is the meaning of Vaishya? Anybody?
Traders, business.
Yes, business class. Okay, the person who do business and all. So he dies without repaying it. In later incarnation, the wrong Brahmin himself becomes his son. The text presents the son as a part of repayment of that previous financial debt and gives a premature ending to that relationship. The remedy itself involves returning wealth, including a portion of household wealth and gold to a learned Brahmin. Now just forget the dramatic details of this story for 1 minute. Look at the rule. Unpaid financial ruin. This is important. Can return through relationship. The story is saying that unpaid financial ruin can return through relationship. Suppose Agra 2 is active and Rahu connects with the second, fifth, and eighth house. in anybody's chart. You know what was the problem? Your client may say, my son is a good boy, but I have spent unbelievable amount of money because of him. Maybe due to education abroad, repeated business losses of child, legal support, medical expenditure, loan repayment. Now, instead of saying your son is unlucky, you may say simply, okay, there is an indication that one part of your financial karma is being settled through the child. So do not see every expenditure on him as a loss. His relationship itself may be functioning as a repayment of an old relationship. So you need to learn this, okay, how you're going to present this story in front of your clients. Now see, always fifth house is not going to connect in every chart of Ardha Pandit. Maybe in some chart you will see seventh house is more connected. It can be possible. I will show you the examples. If seventh house is connected, then the spouse may become the channel through which financial ruin is going to repay. If ninth house is involved, guru, father, institution becomes a channel through which you are going to pay your financial ruin. If fourth house is involved, then property will take your money. If third house is involved, then your sibling. Those story now the story gives you the type of karma. Correct? Horoscopes tell you through whom it will going to manifest. This is very extremely important rule. I hope everybody is understanding. See, I'm not going into each story in detail now. Okay, I'm just I'm making you a base, correct? So that you can understand. You don't have to apply the story literally. From the stories, now you have to take the seed part or the adharma part. Then only you can apply them in any chart. Okay, and you have to note one more point here. The narrative contains a very specific premature death of son. Never predict somebody's death from the nakshatra story itself. So you have to understand this story is telling relationship plus repayment plus separation after settlement. Simple. Take it like this. Separation can happen through moving abroad, maybe marriage, financial independence, physical distance, or maybe end of business partnership if it is connected to seventh house. Now, if you understood this much, we can start with our first nakshatra, Ashwini Kadavan, in very detailed manner. Anybody want to ask any question relevant to this, whatever I taught till now? We don't jump to any advanced topics and all. And don't ask for your own horoscope. Other than this, if you have any queries, you can ask. Yes, Steve.
So what you have explained so far only applies to the moon, correct? And if
No, no,
the
no.
if the pada is empty, then we cannot interpret.
No, see, I'm not saying only moon. I'm saying, see, everybody's taking moon, but I will explain you with every planet.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so obviously, see, we have a time limitation, obviously, in our class. So what I can do you, one example I can show you with the moon. One example I can show you with the Mars, Mercury. So like this, now, till we complete 108 stories, you will see we have used all planets. Okay, so don't restrict yourself for the moon only. You can use any planet. But what are the parameters for this? Okay, that we need to learn. On what basis we are choosing whether we should take moon or Mars or Saturn, what? That I will explain. Okay. Anything else? Anybody want to ask any question?
Parivartana yoga instructions.
Yoga?
Parivartana.
Parivartana yoga. Parivartana yoga also we can use it like simply we use in everywhere. Okay. If any nakshatra pada, like let's say you're saying your Saturn is in Ardhara pada too. Okay. And your Saturn is in Parivartana Yoga. So you have to take into that Parivartana Yoga also. So there is no exceptions for this. Okay, so whatever Jyotish principles we are using, we have to use it as it is. Only thing is, from stories, we are taking some things. Okay, some adharma part, some unpaid rin or debt, and some seeds. And we have to mix it with the Saturn, and wherever Saturn is placed, whatever Parivartana is happening.